Hey, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the NECA Batman 1989 quarter scale figure. As you can see, this is it right here. Now I have been wanting to get this figure for so long, being that I'm a huge Batman fan. So I've been wanting to pick this figure up for so long. I didn't think I was ever going to be able to get it, but I managed to actually find me one, brand new supposedly, So yeah, I am very excited about this. So as you can see, this is it right here. Now I actually already had like a quarter scale Batman figure. I actually had the one from Batman Begins, which you can see right here. So I also had that one too, But this right here, of course, is based on the 1989 Batman film, which is directed by Tim Burton. And we had Michael Keaton in the role of Batman Bruce Wayne in this particular film. So this is a quarter scale figure, and I'm definitely excited about having this figure finally, and like Batman is my favorite superhero, all the time, so that's no reason I'm so glad that I actually managed to pick this up, But anyway, I'm going to get into this right now. So as you can see, this here is the actual box itself. And I think this box is actually beautiful too. I like how it looks kind of like Batman's like a chest, like you can see the symbol right here. Then plus you also can see the Batman logo or name, but you also see his utility belt too as well. So it's actually made in his chest, where his chest is actually attached to, Plus up top you can see the figure itself inside the box. As you can see. Now on the side you see images of the figure too. And the various accessories, or I guess you could say poses you can put them in, and the belt goes all around on the side too. And even right here you can see it too as well, images of the figure. It also has an image of Batman himself too on the back. So yeah, I also think the box art for this figure is just amazing. I really think this is awesome. So yeah, I'm going to open this on up, and get into it. Now I don't really normally do these, but I'm just going to show how this actually looks on the inside, As you can see how he looks on the inside. They had the cape kind of taped up. Plus you see his accessories right there too as well. As you can see, here's the NECA Batman 1989 quarter scale figure. I have it on a Kaiser doll stand. Now, I looked like it was kind of standing pretty good, but I just chose to actually put it on this, so it can hold it a little better. And just some of the other figures I had, I know the quarter scale Batman Begins figure had that. This also has the cape actually in this bag, so I just take the plastic bag off of it. Okay, when I measure Batman, he's about, it looks like he's about 19 inches when I actually measure him. When you actually go up to the ears, it's about 19 inches. So he's actually a little over 8 inches. I mean 18 inches, and of course if you raise his arms up, it'll be kind of over this, so I think so it's actually even probably maybe really about 20 with the arms combined, the hands, Another thing too I want to show is the actual accessories that the Batman figure has too as well. I'm just going to give a glimpse of how these look. As you can see, they have all his accessories inside this plastic container. You can see the various accessories that he has, the hands, the batarang, the grapple gun, and so on, And they have it inside this plastic thing, which I think you have to pull out, You have to pull it out to actually show it. I'll talk about that later. What I do first is actually talk about the articulation of the NECA 1989 Batman quarter scale figure. So I'm going to take him off the stand. Now just talk about his articulation. So as you can see, this here is the figure. Now his articulation is pretty good, but I'm going to talk about the detail of the figure itself. Now this is really amazing. This really does Michael Keaton, Especially when you have from side angles like that, it really just does look like how he looked at as a Batman, I think they done a real good job on that. Superior, That's really beautiful. Even the actual look of the suit too. I like how it looks awesome. You could tell this was actually like kind of like, I guess like his cape really was in the film, because I know he couldn't turn his head like Michael Keaton in the film, you know, so you could tell it's kind of like limited. But I noticed you can actually kind of lift that up and see like his chest somewhat, you know. And I'm sure you can do this with the mask again too, but I'm not going to bother this time, you know. As you can see, here's like the gloves with like the other gauntlets too. You can actually turn them too, as you can see. Even the hands can be like turned all the way around, you know. And I like the like they got those like silver like dot things on his glove, you know. I think that's kind of cool. There's also another hand which can also be rotated completely too. And it has like those silver metal things right there too. I like how you also can see Michael Keaton's like eyes real good too in here. I think that's awesome. They're like a bluish like color. You also can see like the makeup on his eyes. Even like his skin tone, that really does just, it's beautiful, you know, it really looks like him. I like the muscularity like in the abs too as well. That's just so awesome. Even like the utility belt too. Even like the bat symbol, you know, I think that's cool. And this is my favorite bat symbol, you know, for a Batman. I know it has changed with various looks, you know. That's the kind of symbol that I do prefer him with though. And here's like his actual legs, as you can see. The feet can be like kind of turned too. I like how they had that over the shoes too. I think that's kind of cool, like this plastic thing. I noticed also you can flip his cape over. You can see how he looks like in the back. It has like this thing right here on it which can be lifted too, kind of. But I'm not going to really bother it, you know. But it can actually like lift it up. This part right here. And the cape, as you can see, is massive too. I'll touch on that later, you know. But yeah, I think this is a superb figure. This is probably my favorite quarter scale figure that I have from NECA, easily. You know, I think this is probably like my favorite one that they have. You know. Being this is my favorite all-time superhero too as well. Now you can like lift his arms up like that. They go up like that. As you can see, you can actually even bend them too. Try to be kind of careful with that, but you can bend them. As you can see. Now the knees, they can bend too. I'm not going to bother them, you know, but they can like bend. Because some they're kind of like stiff, like, you know, but you can actually bend them though, so I'm not going to bother them. Now his waist, it doesn't really change that much, but you know, it's okay though. So the limitations that you have in it, you know. Cape is one of the coolest things about the figure too as well. Now I know I've been hearing like other people complain about the capes, but when you actually turn it over, it actually looks like that in the back, you know. On the back of it, like the rear end of it. So, and I noticed it has like this wrinklish look to it. I know I was hearing that about like from other like YouTubers, you know, they were saying that, you know, or other reviews about how the cape can look wrinkled, but that's how it actually looks like on the back, you know. It has like this like leather type look to it, feel to it, but on the inside it's kind of like, you know, like a cloth-like type look, but right there it has like a leatherish look, you know. Now what I do is actually show the cape too, like when you spread it, how it looks, you know. They have an accessory for actually holding the cape up too, but as you can see, that's how wide it actually is, like when you like hold it up. I think that's so cool, you know. So you can actually see how wide the cape actually is itself. It's a very large cape. Now it looks awesome from the back, you know, it has like those wrinkles on it, you know, it looks so awesome. And I'm gonna see how long that is. I think that's probably about, if I can do it, I think this is about, let me see. It looks like the cape is about 24 inches in length. Like the cape itself is about 24, it comes up about 24 inches. Now what I do is actually talk about the accessories that the NECA Batman 89 quarter scale figure has. So as you can see, that's how it actually is. This where it like pulls off. And you can set the accessories on the inside. Now the first accessory that I'm gonna talk about with the Batman figure are these two pole things right here, and these are actually for holding his cape up. Now I already saw like other reviews for it, you know, and I was hearing some of them had trouble finding like the holes to put this in the cape, you know, because you actually can put these on him and he'll hold his cape up, you know, which I think is a cool accessory. So I'm gonna go and try that, you know. But actually, I'll wait on these and try like another accessory because I know I have to put on different hand grips to actually put these in his hands. So now the next accessory that I'll try is my favorite gadget of a Batman, which is his grapple gun. And this is truly amazing. It is so awesome. I really like how it looks, you know. I like how it's like that gold like look to the actual hook itself, you know. Then it has all that metallic like shine to that right there. Even like on the other side too as well. So I think that's pretty cool. Another accessory that Batman has is the actual batarang, as you can see right here. I like how it has like those metallic, like those like sharp edges at the bottom. I think that's kind of cool. You can turn it over, you know, you see that's how it looks. I guess this is actually at the top of it, you know. And this also actually folds too. As you can see, you can fold it up like that. Then I think it folds in, so you can fold it in like that. And I think it folds again, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it actually like folds again. So as you can see, it folds up like completely. So that is so awesome, you know. That's so cool. So then you just open it back up. And there's your battery. Awesome accessory. Now the next accessory I'm going to talk about is another like grappling type hook, and this is the one that he actually used at the end of the film when him and Vicky Vale was actually falling, you know, and he shot this one out. Now it also has like a rope that I think comes with it too, like this clear rope right here, and as you can see it was still actually inside the accessory package, you know, and it's like plastic thing right there, so I'm going to take it out. As you can see, it's inside it's like plastic right here. Then you just open it, and then like this rope, this wire, it's like a clear, tight wire. It's inside here. So as you can see, here's like the wire. Now one of the things kind of interesting about it, it actually has like this black like end to it too, right there. As you can see, you can tell this actually like hooks into something, you know. Because from what I know of, it actually does hook into this right here, this piece right here. Because you can see like the bottom of it right there. And I think it will actually like actually, yeah, you can see that like that little hole right there. It will go in through there if I'm not mistaken. So I think you just stick this on in here. And actually, I believe it was actually this end, like the actual clear end. You will stick this part through there. As you can see, there it is. It goes right on in. So I'm guessing this other end must be like goes to like something else. The end with the actual the black part on it right here. This actually must be goes to like something else. Now I like how this look though. I like the little hook things at the end of it. I think that's cool. How they have like that gold like look to it. This really did like the gadget that he used when him and Vicky Vale was falling. He shot this one out, you know, towards the end of the film. And it hooked onto that edge. Another piece that Batman does have too is this right here. It's like a small piece that actually can like hook on to like his belt, and it's actually for like his utility, like his grapple gun, you know. So I'll talk about this a little later because I think it actually goes with this, where you can hook it like onto his belt, you know, if you want. So I'll talk about this a little later. Now the last accessories that Batman actually has are like 3 alternate hands. He has like 2 fist hands and like a grapple hand. So as you can see, this right here is the actual grapple hand. Like I still has that like those like metallic like holes on it, you know. I think that's for like gripping, you know. That's nice. Then he has and these actually aren't fists. These are actually like you could tell like grappling hands, because you see they have like the holes in them. So you actually could put like accessories in here, probably like the batarangs or like, you know, other type things, you know. But they're kind of like similar, just like one for the left and one for the right hand, as you can see. Now this is the right fist hand that Batman already had on. Now I probably won't ever probably have this on too much unless I have him in the pole, like where his arms are up, you know. As you can see, there's the grapple hand and Batman's hand. So what I do now is actually put the grapple gun in it. As you can see, there's the grapple gun in Batman's hand. Now I'm not really too sure if I already had that right, but I believe so though. I'm not too sure if because actually it is in it. If this actually attaches to it to actually get it in his hand better, you know. I guess I'll find out. But as you can see, that is it right there. That's so awesome. Now I'll probably definitely displaying them like this at times, you know. Awesome. Another thing I noticed too, this right here was the actual handle for the grapple gun. I just had it like pushed up. So what I do is just actually just push it down, and then I can sit it like in his hand. So yeah, as you can see, there's like the handle on it. Just like the 7-inch, and just slides into his hand. The grip. Now, one of the things I do want to talk about with the Batman figure is the actual, this grapple gun itself, you know, which has like this cool feature where you can actually separate it. So what I want to do is actually talk about that, because I think this is kind of complicated and kind of confusing, you know. But as you can see, like the actual grapple gun right here, this actually detaches. See, as you can see, I pulled it apart. And see, you have like this part here, which is actually left. Now this right here actually attaches to this right here, like this clip-on thing, which goes to his belt. So it actually hooks onto this right here. So what I think you do is actually take this back part of the other thing and you just push it on to like the little hole right there, as you can see. And it sits on there like that, as you can see. Then you take the actual grapple like handle itself, and I think you flip it back like that, as you can see. And it has like this little peg thing out right there too, which will hook onto something too, as well. But once you actually fold this piece back right here, which you can see it actually looks like that after you fold it back. So what you do then, is actually take this right here, then you just like fit it into this hole right here. I know you kind of got to kind of force it, but as you can see, it does like kind of snap on there. And as you can see, there it is right there. Then I think this right here actually attached to like Batman's belt, so I'm gonna give it a try. Now as you can see, there's the grapple actually attached to Batman's belt, if I got it right. Cause remember, he used this on the scene with him and Vicky Bell was together, and he put it on his belt and he shot it up, you know, because he actually left her hanging on it, you know. I remember that scene. That is awesome. I'll probably be displaying like this sometimes, you know, because it actually attaches to like his utility belt. And I believe you can probably attach it anywhere. I think even on the back of his belt if you wanted to. Now what I do is actually switch out a hand and give Batman like a hand where you can put like accessories in it. And there, this is the left hand that he had on. Now this is how it actually this hand actually looks too. Just showing it, you know. So what I do is actually put like I guess the batarang. I try this accessory right here in it. See, there's the batarang in his hand. I think it's still kind of loose. I know that the actual 7-inch one is kind of like that too, but I'm just going to give like a little glimpse of it. How it looks in his hand. But it does sit in there, but it still looks like it's kind of loose. Oh, and another thing too, I do have to actually loosen his arms with his hands, you know, because he was so tight, you know, with like a hairdryer, you know, just to be safe. Now I also put on Batman's right gripping hand, where you can put like an accessory in it. I'm just trying out the batarang again. So as you can see, it does like go in. It still has like this loose type feel to it, but it does like still like go in though. Now another thing I did notice with Batman is like the this accessory right here. I guess you could actually make it like a rope, like you want to swing it, you know. But it does like it should be connected to something else, you know. So I'm not too sure, you know. If anything, you know, you can actually just wrap it around like Batman does, have like a little bat rope, you know. You have it attached, you know, wrapped around us, you know. Kind of like he did at the beginning of the movie. If you want, you gotta be careful with, you know, have it like that and have it in his hand. Like a bat rope, you know, like his bat rope before you got the grapple gun, you know. Now back to the sticks that hold up Batman's side cape. I'm going to give these a try. Now I was trying to actually find like the hole, but even I can't really see it for some reason. That's why I bet it's like real thin, you know. Because I was hearing that it was, but you can't still just put these like in his hand. So this is how these will go. Now as you can see, this is how those actually look in Batman's hand. These stick things. So what you do is actually use these to hold the cape up. Now I must admit that is very awesome. And I don't think I even really have it all right, you know, because I didn't find like the holes. I was hearing like other reviewers saying that they didn't know where the holes were, you know. But this right here, I actually just had his arms up and had the cape on top of it. So it still looks pretty cool, you know. That is an awesome way to display this figure. So I'll probably be doing this sometimes, and I probably eventually will. I bet if I kept looking, you know, I probably would find like the holes eventually, you know. Here's also a back shot of how it looks too as well. From the back. That is an awesome accessory that I did to prop his cape up. I think that's so cool. I'm sad I didn't find like the holes, and I was hearing they couldn't find the holes, you know, for the cape, you know. But you still could just prop them up, you know. Now what I want to do is actually compare this to the 7-inch NECA Batman 1989 figure. So as you can see, here's the 7-inch one. So you can see that difference like in the size of both of those. And this is like an awesome figure right here. I really like this. This is actually, if I was like a top 10 NECA video, from my top 10 favorite NECA figures, this would be my #1 favorite NECA figure, this Batman figure. Now I have like the quarter scale version too, and as you can see how they look, you know, compared to each other, like it's a vast difference, you know, like in the quarter scale and the 7-inch one too as well. And here's like another better look at the difference in like size with these. This is like the 7-inch, an awesome figure. This is easily my favorite NECA figure. And the quarter scale Michael Keaton figure, as you can see right there. The difference in them. Now the next accessory that I want to compare is actually their hands. The difference in their hands. So as you can see, here's like the difference like in the actual like hands. Like there's the left fist. This is the 7-inch one. This is the quarter scale one. I had to use tweezers because they're so small, you know. And this here is the grapple guns, as you can see. Like the difference in them. Got the quarter scale grapple gun. Then you have like the 7-inch one right there. And the 7-inch one, you know, of course, it didn't come apart or anything like that, you know. Only just the quarter scale did. Then we have the two like battle rings. Here's like the quarter scale battle ring. Then you have the 7-inch one. The difference, you can see the difference. And yeah, this one didn't fold up either at all like the quarter scale one does. This one didn't fold up. And this right here is the actual grapple hand for the 7-inch one. Then you have the quarter scale one too as well. So you can see the difference in both of these. And you see that didn't have like those metal dots on it like the 7-inch one, you know, but this one did. Now I'm not going to show all the hands, you know, that they have, you know. I'll just give an example like the difference in their hands. As you can see, it's both of my quarter scale Batman figures. I have the quarter scale Batman Begins figure, you know, and then this is the quarter scale Batman 1989, you know, figure. Of course, this Batman was played by Michael Keaton, right? And this one was played by Christian Bale, you know. Alright. And you can actually see that they're very close in height, but the actual Batman Begins figure, Christian Bale's, he's actually a little higher than the Michael Keaton one, you know, just a little higher. Not too much, but like a little higher. You can actually see it too, you know. Alright. Okay, there you have it. There's the NECA quarter scale Batman 1989 figure. And of course, this is based on the Tim Burton film, you know, which starred Jack Nicholson as the Joker and Michael Keaton as Batman. Here's like my copy of it right here on DVD. Now I do remember seeing this film like in the theaters back when its original release. I went and saw it like when I was a kid, you know. My mother had took me to see it. And this is like the anthology collection that I have too as well, which had the first 4 original Batman films. But yeah, I think this is a superb figure. Now already I do feel that like the 7-inch version from NECA is my favorite NECA figure easily, you know. That is easily my favorite NECA figure. So I'm thinking in the end, because already I can tell it probably is, you know, this is probably my favorite quarter scale figure from NECA. If I have like a top 10 video, this is probably easy like my #1 NECA figure. And probably being that Batman is like my all-time favorite superhero, you know, that's probably why I would choose that, you know. But I would definitely recommend picking this figure up. I know it's like pretty old, it's been around for like years, you know. So it is kind of hard to find this, you know, it is kind of expensive. If you can't find it now, it is kind of like pricey, kind of expensive, you know, but I would definitely recommend picking this one up, you know. If you're a Batman, like, you know, fan, especially if you're a fan of the Michael Keaton or the Tim Burton film, you know, I'll definitely recommend picking this up. The likeness to Michael Keaton is just truly amazing. It really does look like him. The costume is awesome, you know, it's just superb. This is a very awesome quarter scale figure from NECA. I would definitely recommend picking this one up. But anyway, please leave a comment and subscribe to as well. I'm Batman. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell all your friends about me.